So this is like the closest to we get to an actual like really people are dashing and bashing. People are running in the stores and taking stuff. This is literally that as well as the corporate side.
That would be bash and dash, right? You bash the windows and then you dash in and you dash out.
Yeah. So we're gonna have this is both a bash and dash and a dash and bash. We're gonna compare.
Can you say that 3 times fast?
What, bash and dash, dash and bash, dash and bash, bash and dash. So like it's kind of so pretty much what it is. But today we're gonna compare between like the alleged organized network of criminal outlets that are stealing from CVS and Amazon. They're gonna compare it to Amazon
wage theft.
So
let's compare it to wage theft.
So I'm gonna pull this article up from the Wall Street Journal. This is not from like Uncle Bob's military blog. This is from the Wall Street Journal.
Shout out to WordPress.
Like Tumblr.
Somebody tried to argue with me about fucking vaccines and then linked to a WordPress article. So you should be ashamed of yourself. The fuck wrong with you? Like I'm not even gonna click. This shit says blah 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 dot WordPress dot.
Did they write it? Did they write it and send it to you?
Yeah, Yo, I was like, as soon as I looked at it, I was like, you should be ashamed of yourself. You would have been better off linking to Wikipedia. Fuck out of here.
So this is a Wall Street Journal article with Ben Dugan, works for CVS. His job is battling a $54 billion crime spree. So this is the other crime sprees happening. This is poor, desperate people. Do
you have dyslexia? You said 54 billion.
45 billion crime spree.
The world is backwards. He's just reading it that way, okay?
Yeah, I feel a lot of times like these companies underreported because it's embarrassing. Retailers are spending millions to combat organized rings that steal from the stores in bulk and peddle goods online, often on Amazon. So people are stealing from CVS and selling on Amazon pretty much. This is what's happening right now because of I guess after a year and a half of pandemic or this
people are desperate.
This decade's of desperate people. And then a pandemic kind of
push it over the edge. Absolutely.
So this is the situation we have. This is so sad. So Ben Dugan sat in an unmarked sedan in San Francisco's Tenderloin neighborhood one day last September, waiting for the CVS.
They have a neighborhood called Tenderloin. Can we talk about that for a minute? Let's unpack this. I mean, you were just gonna kind of slide past that, like it's cool. Like,
there's an ex-cop waiting in Tenderloin for CVS to be robbed. That's the story. Tenderloin is a site of a lot of. I
mean, I'm pretty sure that there were probably some frozen TV dinners with meat that is being marketed as Tenderloin,
making some
being stolen from CVS. But I think they ate those. They didn't put those on Amazon.
Yeah, I don't think you can probably find some canned stew at CVS or something. So Ben tracked a man entering the store and watched as the thief stuffed more than $1,000 of an allergy medicine to a trash bag, walked out and did the same thing to other nearby stores before loading them to a waiting van. So Ben was just watching people rob these. So CVS is paying him to watch people rob the stores. Hey, we're gonna pay you to like watch crimes happen and like you can't do shit about it. So we'll call the cops at some point. So he's making money off of that. You're paying somebody to watch your stores be robbed. So that's what's happening out there with GS right
now. That's I think that's insult added to injury. That's what that is.
But the target was no ordinary shoplifter. He was part of a network of organized professionals.
Professional shoplifters. Just kill yourself. Like,
really out there? Is professional unionized shoplifters out there?
Yo. Think about this, right? Yeah. Be inside their shoes, right? They come home from a hard day's work, right? They look their wife in the eye, and their wife is like, hello, honey. Like, how was your day at work? Yo, I stole mad shit from CVS today.
He's a professional shoplifter. He's like with his suitcase. He comes home.
I mean, if you had to do like one of those tier things Will he be like at or near the bottom as far as like tier of criminal? How are you a professional shoplifter, son? Like, I'm sorry, son. Whoever the fuck you are, I gotta roast that ass. The fuck wrong with you, son? Of all the things you could have been a teacher, a police officer, a firefighter, an MMA fighter. You could have been a baseball player. You could have been, I don't know, a nurse. You just said to be a professional shoplifter.
I think it's the Wall Street Journal adding the term professional to it. You know, like
nah, that motherfucker wears black leather gloves. That's instant professional, son. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
So retailers are spending millions a year to battle organized crime rings that steal from the stores in bulk, then peddle the goods online, often on Amazon Inc.'s retail platform, according to retail investigators, law enforcement officers, and court documents. It is a menace that has been supercharged by what else? The pandemic and the rapid growth of online commerce that has accompanied it. So people are looting CVS and all these different places for millions of dollars of shit.
Also, can we not call it organized crime? If it's not the fucking Italian mob that'll break your kneecaps, it's not organized crime. It's just some dudes, you know, fucking ripping and running. Like
garbage bags and a laptop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have to go, if you don't have to do some Costa Nostra shit, if you don't have to go sit down and talk to the commission about what you're trying to do, you come on, son.
So, Dr. Eugene, okay. So you already established this professional. So we're going to see what the retail companies are, how they respond to this. The amount of
professional shoplifter watchers
expects to close. Was it just like it's just baldy niggas just sitting around watching shit? They're not even doing anything. So experts
give them a receipt. He's there to give them a receipt for all the shit they stole.
So CVS has doubled its crime team to 17 over the past 2 years and purchased its own surveillance van with 360-degree cameras and a high-powered.
How you a CVS stakeout guy, son?
This just goes back to people. I'm not going to talk about. I really say that for another segment. But Home Depot says the number of investigations into these kinds of criminal networks have grown 86% since 2016. So people, like we said, this is beyond the pandemic. People have been desperate and poor. People, you don't have access to education, you don't have access to resources. So people are going to get a garbage bag and steal a whole bunch of aspirin from, Walgreens. So that's probably somebody.
I want to know what he was able to fit in that garbage bag that was $1,000. Because they put all the Sudafed like behind the counter, behind the pharmacist counter, right?
Maybe in Tenderloin it's not. Maybe it's one of those places where it's not. It's like right there. You can just grab a bag of it.
Oh, they just got like fucking like packages of Tenderloin just in the aisles.
So we're going back to our favorite place. Amazon may be the most largest unregulated porn shop in the face of the planet. So we're gonna go back to the old days.
Jeff Bezos ain't complaining.
Before the internet, so people were like, if a crackhead might take your Walkman or take your DVDs and they go to
your couch.
Yeah, or they go to this place called Pawn Shop, where the pawn shop will take sweaty, nasty things and resell it for profit. So this
bloody things because they killed you, snatched your chain.
Exactly. The pawn shop has they're not like one of those like boutique kind of thrift shops where they check the merchandise to make sure there's not blood on it or like it's actually someone else can wear it.
Somebody washed it.
Yeah. Pawn shops don't do that. So a lot of times, people steal and go over there. But now,
it does sound like you're saying porn shops. I'm just saying.
But now in the 21st century.
It's a different type of pawn shop.
You can go to eBay. You actually can go to OnlyFans now. You go straight to OnlyFans now. Or you can go to eBay. Or you can go to, Etsy. Or you can go to all these different platforms and sell your goods that may not be yours.
Your goods and services.
Sell your goods and services that may not be yours. So the Amazon spokesman, Alex, said the company doesn't tolerate the selling of stolen goods.
It just profits from it.
He said the company spent $700 million last year. They spend more on people stealing from them than paying their employees. So
Oh yeah, you know what they spent the $700 million on?
What?
They personally bought all the stolen shit themselves and then claim, hey, we've got zero tolerance. No regular people bought this stuff. We bought it and then destroyed it.
So there you go. Oh, the article talks about it. Organized retail crime was moved away from flea markets and corner stores. So we just had that conversation. Boosters are offering drug addicts. So this goes back to the professional. They just went from professional, certified shoplifters to drug addicts. Like, how do we go from like professional shoplifters?
You would have been
to drug
better off saying career loser. That's what you should have said. Career broke guy.
desperate homeless guy? I mean, it's like,
Career Joneser.
I mean, why are they like making it seem like it's this monolith super criminal out here, like they're stealing from CVS?
Yeah, because the thing is, they want to turn the viewer's opinion against the people who are stealing, because the small guy that is stealing for his next fix or stealing to feed his kids or something like that. They're the real criminals, not these corporations that have been stealing from regular people. And we're talking about to the tune of way more money.
I'm telling you, this article gets crazy, Dr. Dugan. So we go from, we went from professional shoplifters to drug addicts. Now we're going to...
So it's not Jason Statham that's doing it?
No, now in California, in 2014, law downgraded the death of less than $950 worth of goods to a misdemeanor from a felony. Now they went from drug dealers to drug addicts to we can't lock up the drug addict. How we went from professional shoplifters, drug addicts, to we don't have enough laws to lock up the drug addicts. This conversation just went a whole nother direction.
I gotta ask you though.
Yeah.
Because I know right wing media is really taking this and running with it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good idea to say, hey, anything under 1,000 and we're not going to bother you, and then have motherfuckers walk in, grab a box or grab a trash bag out of a box that's on the shelf, and then fill up the bag and then go shopping and hey, my budget says I can only steal up to $999 worth of this bullshit. Let me put that back. Let me put this in the garbage bag. Oh, thanks. Walking out the door. Do you really? Is there a better way? Do you think that could be handled, or are we just kind of stuck with this? Because now it's being used as a right wing talking point, and it's kind of are we cool with just people walking into stores and just snatching $967 worth of stuff after taxes?
But that's the thing. We go to the next part about what's happening here. The corporate investigators charged with tackling the problems are often former police. It goes back. They follow thieves, compile investigative reports. They stalk. They're really just paying.
Sounds like a crime.
They're really paying professional stalkers to stalk drug addicts, stealing things. This is nice. Okay, I would keep stop.
Yo, finish that sentence, son. Finish that sentence.
Stock storefronts with stolen goods and comb through the trash.
Aye, sir.
Looking for that old dirty CVS generic aspirin box.
Fucking label. Holy shit! What world are we living in? It's yeah, honey. So how did it go at work today? Yeah, so I went through this bum. I went through his trash can, right? This bum came into CVS, and my job is he doesn't even have a place to live, but I had to go through the trash can at the place that he doesn't have a place to live at, and then I had to go dumpster diving in a homeless man's garbage can, Yeah, I'm pretty sure his wife was just come on, man, just tell me if you're cheating on me, because that don't even sound like a real job, son. Come on.
So they go to the action. Now they actually go to the other side. Now they actually we talk about this crime ring. So last year, Home Depot paid for more than $400 in equipment, including a GPS tracker, to help Colorado police follow a member of a crime ring who's transporting stolen power tools to a house 1,000 miles away in Katy, Texas. The Katy house.
Is it even worth doing that? Is that drive even worth doing that? That doesn't even sound worth it.
We see what we go. The Katy house had been turned into a warehouse, complete with an elevator moving goods between floors. Where Steven Scarrett, a former painting contractor, allegedly ran an Amazon storefront that sold almost $5 million in stolen goods between 2018 and 2020. It's hard to. I mean, like he probably. This is confusing when you have like an example of Jeff Bezos. Steven seems like he was just following the business model of like what Jeff Bezos does, right? So the elevator.
I don't know. I just got really sleepy and very tired just thinking about that. They probably installed an elevator meant for a wheelchair, and they're transporting stolen goods with a wheelchair elevator in a house.
Yeah, the elevator was something I've never seen in my career. A Home Depot organized retail crime investigator. I can't believe we have titles like this. A Home Depot organized retail crime investigator. Where are the police?
Hey man, we're creating jobs. We're creating jobs. Biden, build back better. We're creating jobs.
This goes back to like what police should be doing. They're not. So I mean, whatever ideal world you have, obviously the police aren't doing it. It's a Home Depot organized retail crime investigator. He's in charge. That's
the fakest fucking job title I've ever seen in my life. And what the fuck are you gonna do with like 97 power drills? Like, come on, son, what are you doing?
So he sold almost $1 million.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what he did. He sold almost $5 million worth of things.
And if he buried it in the ground somewhere, when he gets out of jail, he just go back and pick up the money.
And last autumn, CVS investigators for weeks tracked a ring of nearly 24 boosters targeting their stores who were stealing up to $39,000 a day in merchandise.
Could you imagine if they put the GPS tracker in the one box that a customer actually goes to buy, and then they're tracking a real customer, and the thieves are just like,
it's selling. Look, they're making it seem like it's crack cocaine. Really is just like aspirin and like tampons.
It looks like one of those fucking food containers that somebody brought with them for like lunch.
You make it seem that scary. Like, so
you gonna cook that shit up?
Cook that shit up
like Pookie?
Yeah. So there you have it. So I have another situation. Another guy who had almost 1 million attempted to sell 1 million of stolen merchandise to an Amazon seller, according to a person close to the investigation. So this when you have a company that's so powerful that it doesn't even matter what's happening on this platform. The police have nothing to do with it. Up to the state level, up to the federal level, obviously no one's doing fucking anything about this. Like Amazon is becoming like the crackhead central command center for income.
Well, at least bums stop coming up to your car talking about if you want to buy these socks because they're selling them on Amazon.
So
they start coming in the barbershop, son. You get your hair cut.
Yeah, they stopped. You see, that's why they stopped. They're on Amazon now.
Thank you, Amazon, for one thing. You keep bums from trying to get me to buy stolen socks. They're on eBay and Amazon now.
So we're going to compare criminality. We're going to compare it to like this whole Home Depot organized crime shoplifter investigator, and we're going to go to what CVS did to a whole state a few years ago. So this is a few years ago. I'm going to show you this is beyond what's happening now. The companies have been doing this shit for a long time, and sometimes they want to make you feel sorry for them. But in reality, this is the type of stuff they do. They pretty much hold people hostage.
Witness News first reported on WPRI.com. Rhode Island's largest for-profit company
received more than $15 million in tax breaks from the state during the fiscal year that ended in June. We've learned when Socket-based CVS Caremark received a $14.5 million credit under the Jobs Development Act. It's the largest of its 4 tax credits.
CVS didn't raise the minimum wage till like last year.
If it increases,
it was like $11.
Governor Lincoln Chafee proposed eliminating the tax credit, but lawmakers rejected the idea after CVS warned it could force the company to expand elsewhere. CVS employs.
It would force them. They would have no choice with all these record profits.
Go to our website, WPRI.com, and click on me.
That shit makes me not want to shop there anymore. Dead ass.
So you see that? So CVS is hiring, like white guys to follow crackheads to their dumpsters, and like while like years ago, for years they've been they do this kind of thing. Hey, give us, we don't want to pay no taxes. You give us the fucking money, or we're gonna leave and take our shitty job somewhere else. Now, we see we can do that. Can still do that argument. We'll see. But this is what they used to do over and over again. So now they want to make us feel sorry that desperate people are fucking organizing elevators and fucking whole kinds of shit to steal from them. So I don't know what to say. This society's going crazy right now. So I want to share this next thing. This to show you about Amazon. Like Amazon is like, while like we have these like petty organized $5 million, $1 million, that's $5 million, $1 million. Keep that million in your head, the million in your head. Exactly. Keep that million in your head. And we're gonna go here to what Amazon does. Amazon is the big boy here. So we're gonna put actual fact check it. Democratic claim that Amazon doesn't pay taxes. So we're gonna reflect on this again. While Amazon's
PolitiFact.
So if your time is short, Amazon projected not paying income tax for 2017 and 2018. It did not estimate paying taxes in 2019.
But it did. It didn't in 2017 and 18, but it did estimate that it would pay approximately 80 cents a year in Germany.
Experts say this is the thing.
They paid their rent in Germany 80 cents a year.
Oh shit! No, I mean, I thought start in America. What the fuck?
Oh shit!
So we're gonna talk about these numbers here. So glance. So remember the $5 million, the $1 million, like these like desperate like drug addicts or whatever, or like trying to make off of Amazon, selling stolen shit from CVS and all these drugstores. This is the latest filing of Amazon. Says the U.S. income before taxes in 2017, 2018, 2019 was respectively $5.6 billion, about 11.2
and 13.3.
Look at that arrow. Look at that arrow keep going up.
Amazon estimated a federal income tax bill of negative $137 million in 2017, negative $129 million in 2018. That could be read as Amazon expecting refunds for those amounts and not paying federal taxes those years. Could you imagine Amazon being on the same level as somebody living on welfare? We're talking about a tax refund that's supposed to be for broke people, not the most valuable company on planet Earth. But they can't pay bonuses and a $15 minimum wage though. They're being paid by the federal government to make stupid amounts of money.
And it gets shadier. Amazon's regulatory filing also says that the company paid $957 million, $1.2 billion, and $881 million in taxes worldwide in 2017, 2018, and 2019. But the filing does not identify to which government that money was paid. So it's just like they found like the most like limp ass tax laws and like, hey, you're gonna pay.
Why wasn't Donald Trump complaining about this? He's talking about America first, right? Yeah. You got the biggest fucking company in the galaxy that is paying taxes to everybody but America first.
So this is what gets crazier. From 2017 to 2019, Amazon estimated paying a total of $809 million in U.S. state taxes and a total of $2.4 billion in international taxes. Somehow, it's paying more taxes to other countries, to other places. What is happening here? So it's reflecting on the hustle between the professional, organized shoplifter, organized crime rings.
Jeff Bezos in the boardroom. Do the hustle.
Show you hustle. Why anyone waiting outside watching Jeff Bezos? Why is no one going through his garbage? No one's going through his garbage.
No, I'm pretty sure people are going through his garbage. There's some expensive shit in his garbage. How much you want to bet he's got like 17 PS5s still in the boxes, just in the garbage? I can't get a PS5 for really any reasonable price, but he's got like 17 of them in their boxes. Like, fuck it, throw that shit out.
He's got a whole ice cream truck in his living room. Like he have the whole ice cream like kind of machine.
And we're supposed to think that he wasn't friends with Jeffrey Epstein, right? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
He's single and he has a little ice cream shop with no children. So there's an older man with ice cream shop in his house.
We might get sued for libel, man.
You might get hunted down by the Amazon drones. Who knows?
Dogs with the robot with no torso and a fucking robot dog, fucking futuristic fucking lasers attached to it.
There you have it, guys. We compare the dash and the bashing, and the dash and the bash and the bash.
Yeah, if you don't see us, they put us in an Amazon box where, we're supposed to like meditate, but they can tell you like we're dead. We didn't make it.
Soundproof booth with no chairs in it.
Yeah, it's just like mad chainsaws come out of the top of the booth. So Amazon, you see like fucking red shit splashing from the inside.
Yeah.
That's who we used to be. In case you don't see us next week.
So that's Bash and Dash and Dash and Bash. Hopefully you guys can follow us on YouTube. Act.tv is about to hit 55,000 subscribers. It hasn't already. We're on Twitch. We're on TV too. And Dr. Genius, he's talking shit on Discord, Twitch, YouTube, and that's Bash and Dash, Dash and Bash.